Hello folks, welcome to the Swabies. I thought I'd just show you how I wire up my Langstroth frames and the little jig I've made to do it. So, this is a piece of ply that was lying around, and to that I've added 3 bolts with T-nuts. Let's see if I can show you those. And what happens is the bolt is pushed through and screws in to the nut, and then that pulls the teeth into the wood and holds it all firmly in place. So underneath these rollers are actually 3D printer rollers. There's a nut, so just to give it a bit of height, stop it from dragging on the ply. Here we have a toggle clamp, just a little one, nothing fantastic. These little bits are little spacers because the frames, there's a 3mm difference between the 2 shoulders there, so that takes up some of the slack. So with the toggle clamp I can actually get it to push quite tight, and it actually bends this side frame, and that's good in the respect that after you've wired it, if you release the toggle, it's also going to add some more tension to it. What you need to be aware of though is on here you've got your shoulder, so you can't actually physically push this side frame that way. And what I've done with my frames is I put shoulders on the bottom of these bottom bars, so once again the toggle's pushing on the side, it can't physically push any further than that shoulder. Can't even say. As a consequence of those shoulders, I can actually get quite a bit of tension on that side frame. So this reel of wire is held in place with a coach bolt from underneath, and so we have a big washer like that to keep this off the base, off the ply, so it helps it to spin round. On top of that we have a nut, and on top of that we have a washer, and the washers fit quite nicely inside the reel. Another nut, another washer, so it gives it something to stabilise it. And then we'll put the other washer on top, and then 2 nuts, because if the wire's springy, these reels can sort of rebound on you and you'll end up with wire going everywhere. So what I do is put just a little bit of tension on there, and I use a second nut just as a locking nut. Then, like I say, just enough tension to stop it from running away. So what we do, we take our frame and we push it up against our blocks. These blocks have been set square against this top bar, so I know that if I push that in there, the top bar and the side are square. So you then push the toggle switch, the toggle clamp up, locks it in place, and then need to add some frame nails. Couple of frame nails. Take your wire and start threading. When you come to tying off the wire to a nail, what you're going to do is keep it as straight as possible. Twist it. I give it about 3 or 4 twists. Hold it tight. Tap it in. And when it comes to cutting the wire, grab yourself a pair of pliers and just twist. Don't cut, just twist. And if you try and cut it short, you're left with a spike that sticks up, and that can be quite nasty. So when you do it like that, it always cuts off really, really close to the nail. Right, now to tension. What I've actually started doing now is just putting a piece of paper between the single strand of wire and the reel, so when you twist and you get some real tightness on this wire, it doesn't just cut into the reel. And then just one finger up. Wrap it round, tap it down, cut it, giving you a bit of play, twist, disposing of the nasty end bit. That's done there. Now when I loosen the toggle clamp, you can see it's going to pull those wires even tighter. There you go. Job done.